Welcome to the Career Exploration Virtual Workshop in partnership with Seattle Public Library. My name is Liana, the Embedded Career Specialist at WorkSource South Seattle College. Today we'll explore what career exploration is and how to utilize resources to help you successfully navigate your own career journey. However, before we get started, be sure to check out more videos and workshops at www.spl.org and www.worksourcewall.com. Did you know there are two types of career exploration? The first is career exploration itself, and the other is self-exploration. Now let's define the two and learn how they each influence one another. Career exploration is learning about various occupations and their fit with your unique career preferences. For example, the skills, interests, and values you want satisfied by your career. Ideally, you engage in career exploration during or after identifying your career preferences through self-assessment. Self-exploration is focused on defining and exploring one's own interests, values, previous experiences, and career goals. It is a way of reflecting about and rethinking one's career, gaining a deeper understanding of oneself. As a result of self-exploration, individuals obtain a clearer perspective on their desires and abilities and possibly the type of work environment they want to avoid, in which we'll explore self-assessments, research, training and education, networking, how to gain experience, and of course, job search. Career assessment is a way to learn more about how well a variety of careers might suit you. Different types of assessment focus on specific areas such as skills, interests, or values. Take time to assess your skills and interests. A lot of people change careers because they dislike their job, their boss, their company. So, identifying the dislikes is often the easier part of this step. However, you will not know what direction to change your career unless you examine your likes. And a good way to examine your likes is through a career assessments. And here are a few options: skill assessment, interest assessment, values assessment. Let's add a little bit more definition. Skill assessments assess your skills and describe what you like to do and what you're good at. You develop skills by training and experience that improves your ability to do tasks. And being able to identify and describe your skills allow you to answer key questions at job interviews, such as, what can you do for my organization or company? And what problems can you solve? Interest assessment. An interest assessment can help you identify careers that meet your interests. Interest assessments usually ask you a series of questions about what you like and don't like to do. Then they match your likes and dislikes to careers. Values assessment. Values assessment helps you to learn the underlying career needs, personal beliefs and motivations, which drives your decision-making. But what are values? Values are your beliefs about what is important or desired in your values, and when your values line up with how you live and work, you tend to feel more satisfied and more confident. Now let's talk about workplace values. Workplace values drive the attitude and behaviors that you want to see within your team. I've listed off a few examples of what workplace values look like. For example, respecting others, keeping promises, showing personal accountability, motivated to grow and learn, provide excellent customer service, having a positive attitude, self-motivated, adaptability, just to name a few. Now, earlier, I provided an example and definition of what self-exploration is, but I've also created a short definition to help you remember it easier. Self-exploration is a process of exploring choices and refining needs. With time and experience, we learn more about what makes us happy in life. We begin to appreciate the unique and remarkable collaboration of personality, interests, skills, and values that make each of us who we are. We begin to take serious thought in finding career paths that best complement this unique sense of identity. And in time, with change, we find ourselves in careers that truly fit us. So a way to begin your process of self-exploration, or for some, re-exploration, is by reflecting on the following questions. What are my interests, and what do I enjoy learning about? What do I like to do, and what skills would I like to develop? What are my talents and strengths? What are my values? Now take the time to look at my answers, because I did the activity myself. Career changers. Changing careers can be both exhilarating and terrifying, but with thoughtful examination and careful planning, it can hopefully be a little less terrifying and a little bit more rewarding. Never forget that you're not alone. Most people change careers at least once in their lifetimes. So these are things that you should think about if you're in transition, if you're getting ready to change careers. Begin to identify your transferable skills. Identify current skills and experiences to your new career. Think about if you desire to change in or out. So identify what your team values are. Find a mentor, someone who can help you navigate through your journey. And understand that it's okay to have multiple mentors for different areas of your life. Career planning. A career plan provides your research vision and direction. So it's important to take the time out to plan when it comes to your career. Please check out research reflection questions. Questions to ask when you research a career. Will there be a strong demand for that career in the future? What are the trends that could influence the demand in the future? Will there be local jobs in that field, or will you have to relocate? What skills, education, languages, and experiences are required in that field? Will the job pay enough? Will you find satisfaction in that career? And will it be fulfilling? Do you have what it takes to be successful in that field? Research. The success of your research will be directly proportionate to the amount of career planning and preparation you do. So what should I research? A career profile is a great place to start your career research. The detailed information can help you get a good idea of an occupation. Labor market. Labor market is the availability of employment and labor in terms of supply and demand. It's a good place to begin to look at job outlook and the median salary, to begin to think about career advancement and opportunities, as well as location. Job descriptions. Job descriptions are going to be really helpful in regards to figuring out what it is that the employer is looking for in that industry, along with the different details of keywords that they're using and the skills. Educational training will help you begin to, plan out what is the required skills. Do I need a certification? Do I need to, go back to college? And we'll talk a little bit about that later on in this presentation. Research resources. Some resources that are available today are, reading a career book. You can go to your public library, check out different career books, and take some tips from there. You can also attend career fairs. A good place to search for different career fairs and hiring events are worksourcewall.com. You can also visit college career services at southseattle.edu/worksource. And then we have WOIS, the Career Information System. It is a huge resourceful database that can provide you with different career profiles, in which we talked about earlier today. It can also provide you with different careers when it comes to planning your education and your career. Now, some online resources that are available as well are ONET Online and the Occupational Outlook Handbook from the U.S. Department of Labor, which is providing comprehensive information about careers in the labor market. Training and education. Now, when you're exploring any type of industry or career pathway, there's always going to be some form of training and education which is required. And those are just your skills. What type of skill sets have you gained from previous employment? What type of skills do you need to transfer over into a new career? Begin to think about those things. However, what I would like to provide for you today is 3 resources I'm familiar with. And the first one is LinkedIn Learning Center. LinkedIn offers a learn-in-demand skills with over 16,000 online courses taught by real-world professionals. Now, while you get your first month free, I do want to mention that if you are a Seattle Public Library card holder or a Seattle College's student, you can access the LinkedIn Learning for free. How cool is that, right? Next, I would like to talk to you about Seattle Public Library. Seattle Public Library offers free online classes to help you master a new software program or learn more than over 70 other languages or prepare you for a wide variety of tests. It also has resources when it comes to live virtual workshops. Or if you need tutoring, there's a lot of different resources when it comes to Seattle Public Library. If you're looking for references, books on a certain career, go ahead and utilize it when it comes to skilling up and learning new skills. I also want to mention the Washington State Community and Technical Colleges. For those who are looking to go back to school and gain new skills that way, go ahead and visit the Washington State Community and Technical College website. There you can learn how to become a student, how to pay for college, and begin to do that research ahead of time when it comes to starting your career. Networking. Networking involves having a career conversation with someone for the purpose of exploring careers or job searching to help you answer important career-related questions. It's really important that you tap into your network. Be sure to include the right people. Be sure to keep in touch and work your network. You also want to give something back to your career network. Keep track of your network. And be sure to network online. Attend those networking events, even virtual ones. Now take time to do this 7-minute activity. So take a minute to read over the networking questions and then practice utilizing the questions provided. The title is Getting to Know Them. Question number 1, what do you do? Question number 2, how long have you been doing it? Question number 3, how do you like it? Question number 4, how did you get involved in it? Question number 5, what kind of projects are you working on right now? Question number 6, what's your favorite part of the job? Question number 7 for bonus, what do you enjoy doing outside of work? Awesome, we've made it to the gaining experience section. So while there's a lot of ways you can gain experience, I provided 4. There's the temp job, volunteering, internship, and job shadowing. Now let's add definition. A temporary work or temporary employment refers to an employment situation where the working arrangement is limited to a certain period of time based on the needs of the employing organization. Volunteer. A volunteer is a person who freely offers to take part in an enterprise or undertake a task. Internship. The position of a student or trainee who works in an organization, sometimes without pay, in order to gain work experience or satisfy requirements for a qualification. And then there's job shadowing, which allows the observer to see and understand the day-to-day of a particular job. Now we're to job search. You want to make sure that you customize your resume and cover letter for each job. You also want to be mindful to update your LinkedIn profile and then actually use it, because LinkedIn is the new cool form of social media when it comes to finding a job. You probably have a profile, but now you want to craft a great summary that sums up who you are and your professional experience and your future ambitions. Be sure to utilize it. You also want to get your online presence in order, because oftentimes, if a hiring manager is looking at your resume and they really like you, they may take the extra step to research you online. So you want to make sure that you're representing who you are the way that you would want other people to see you in the professional world. Also, you want to be mindful to network. And then network some more and some more and some more. Because the more people you know, the easier it will be to get a job. So you're going to have to get out and do some networking. You also want to be deliberate when applying to jobs. You want to prepare for the interview. Whatever you got to do, if you got to record yourself via on your phone, if you got to stand in front of a mirror, make sure you practice those interview skills, because you want to make sure that you're confident in whatever you do once you step into that space with those individuals, because they only know you based off of the paper and who you are that day. And so you always want to give your best when it comes to an interview. So be prepared. And then you want to remember that this process takes time. All right, now we're on to frequently asked questions. So take the time to read, and I'll go ahead and read them out loud. What role does work play in the lifestyle you desire to live? Well, you first need to decide what sort of life you want and what role work will play in it. You can then adjust your expectations and needs regarding your career. The fact is, you have not failed simply by deciding not to get all or even most of your fulfillment from the thing that pays you your bills, pretty much. Do I need to upgrade my skills? A lack of formal training or experience in the career you want to pursue does not mean you are unqualified. Skills honed in your current position may also be transferable to your new role. The key is knowing how to present those skills on your resume to show you're prepared for this new career or job. Is it time to switch careers? If you feel that a career move would be in your best interest, after considering these questions, then embrace the change and trust in your own abilities to succeed. Form relationships with others who can point you toward actualizing your objectives. Use resources like LinkedIn and job posting websites to make yourself visible to recruiters, and continue honing the skills and confidence needed to forge ahead on this next phase of your career. What am I willing to give up? Woo! Some professionals might have to consider a pay cut and other changes to make it easier to, well, not easier, but to make a career switch. We must consider the trade-offs we need to make anytime we are faced with a career decision. I want to thank you so much for your time today. Also note that all services are free. Please visit our virtual drop-in hours Monday through Thursday at southseattle.edu/worksource.